I invested over $12,000 into crypto mining hardware, mainly consisting of GPUs, but I also have a few ASIC miners. Every month I do a profitability update. How much money am I making every single day? Am I still profitable? But most importantly, how close am I to making back my $12,000 investment? If you're new here, I'm Modern Mining, and every month I show my full portfolio, what positions I'm in, how much they're worth. Even on months like this where things are looking really bad, the portfolio is less than it was last month, the farm may not even be profitable at this point, so we're gonna dig into all the details. If you haven't already, check out my new website, gpudeals.net. If you're in the market to buy a GPU, this is gonna allow you to find the best price on the card you're interested in. And with that, let's get into the video after a quick word from our sponsor. Hey guys, quick interruption to talk about today's sponsor, ViaBTC. If you're mining Bitcoin or Litecoin, you're not gonna wanna miss this. ViaBTC offers a few different ways to boost your mining rewards compared to other pools. First off, ViaBTC offers merged mining. This allows you to mine multiple cryptos at the same time. For example, when mining Litecoin, you will automatically be mining Dogecoin, Bells, Pepe, Junkcoin, and Lucky Coin at the same time. Merge mining is also available on Bitcoin. The second way to earn extra income with ViaBTC is pool referrals. Refer anyone and you can get 10 to 20% of their mining fees. ViaBTC also has an insanely competitive 2-hour payout schedule. So if you aren't already, definitely check out ViaBTC and see if you can increase your mining rewards today. I'll leave a link down below and let's get back to the video. All right, guys, before we get into the computer, let's just get a quick update of what's going on down here. If you remember in one of the last videos, I turned off this rig because it was one of my least efficient rigs, and efficiency is key when profitability is as low as it is right now. And trust me, it is pretty bad out there. I also have turned off my Warthog rig at this point. It is not profitable. When I turned this thing off, it was pulling like 300 watts. So even at the 75 cents it was making a day, it was not profitable. Now I will say that turning these two off has helped my temperatures. It's only been like 80-ish degrees down here now instead of like 90 to 95. And honestly, I'm probably gonna pop this out right now to start letting some of that cold air in here because it is going to be heating up over the next few days. I think one of our highs is actually almost 60 degrees. So that will allow some cold air to come into the garage. Now let's get a quick reading of our power for these profitability calculations. We are running about, let's say 3,700 watts, and that is with just 36 GPUs. So pretty soon I'm going to be taking the 3080 off of this rig. I believe it's that card shining right there, and switching that with that 3070 because the 3070 is more efficient than the 3080. So that will just make this slightly more efficient. Now in terms of what I'm mining right now, I'm still mining Zealous on unminable to get Bitcoin because the unminable payout threshold is like 0.00075 Bitcoin, which is like 80 something dollars. So even on a farm this size, it takes like over a week to get to the minimum payout threshold to actually get a payment. So I definitely would not on a normal day be mining to unminable, getting Bitcoin, but I did that test on what's better, NiceHash, Cryptex, and I had money sitting in unminable, so I wanted to get my payout. So the whole farm is sitting on unminable still about a week later, and I'm getting close. But all right, let's go check out our profitability and I'll show you what other machines I'm running. One other thing I'll show you guys is I put a nice little like wrap on the top of this desk right here so I can get some better high quality like close-up shots. It's not that old, dirty, scraped up table that I had before. So this thing definitely makes for some very good close-up shots, and I think it's gonna make the videos look a little better. Going over some of the other miners I'm running the AlphaPex DG Home 1. This is from Crypto Miner Bros. This is in the kitchen, keeping everything nice and warm, though I've got the windows open to keep it from getting too hot. This is using about 630 watts. And then just over here, I've also got my Jazz Miner plugged in, and this is using about 700 watts. Now, those are my two big ASICs and basically my only profitable machines, I believe. And then I also have two KS0 Ultras and two AL0s, so that would be 400 watts combined across them. All of these devices are on unminable as well because I'm trying to get that payout as quick as possible to just get off unminable. And even with those on there, it's still taking forever because these things basically aren't making much money at this point in time. But let's get on the computer and see what the portfolio is looking like and what our profitability is looking like. All right, guys, so let's take a look at how things are looking at the end of January 2025. So I like to start these videos with just some quick crypto mining news that happened over the past month. And I think the biggest thing in regards to GPU mining was the announcement of Aleo ASICs. This includes both the Ice River and the Gold Shell unit. The Gold Shell unit is actually shipping already and may or may not already be turned on. It wasn't totally clear from the hash rate that I was looking at. But regardless, this is basically going to take all of Aleo's profits away from GPU mining, which is going to hurt because GPU mining is already in a rough spot. So let's quickly check out hash rate NO and just put in a 3070 here and see if we're even profitable by the calculators. So yeah, this is saying at our 11-cent power that the most profitable coin would be PugDag, and you're still losing 3 cents a day. So very, very concerning there. So Zealous is all the way down here at a minus 19-cent loss. Now I don't trust these numbers because this is saying 24.75 kilohash at 97 watts. And if we look at my farm, I'm beating that on basically every card. So I'm sitting at more the 28 range, 27 range for 80 to 85 watts. So definitely my cards are much more efficient than the hash rate and NO numbers, but we'll do my specific calculations shortly. Now with things being so unprofitable, I was hoping that the Zealous hash rate would be dropping and we would be getting more yield, which would be kind of saving our profitability, because if we're getting more coin that's worth less, it's the same thing as getting less coin that's worth more in terms of profitability. But the hash rate has basically been flat since November, so we're not getting any help there. And a lot of that is because a lot of people are probably turning off, while a lot of people are switching on to Zealous from Aleo, which is basically just leading to a net nothing in terms of the hash rate gained and lost. So before we check out our portfolio, let's go ahead and see how much money we're making every single day. So quickly, let's just calculate how much money we're spending on power each day. So we said we're using 3,700 watts for the GPUs, and then we're using 630 watts for the DG Home 1, and then we're using about 650 watts on the Jazz Miner, and then we need to add another 400 for all my Ice River units. So our total farm power usage in my whole house is essentially 5,380 watts. So let's put this in the handy calculator here, 24 hours a day. And we are using 129.2 kilowatt hours. So if we multiply that by our 0.11 power cost, we're using $14 a day in power. So we better be making more than that in coin. Otherwise, we're basically losing money every single day that we're running this stuff. Granted, with it being winter, it's not super important if I'm profitable or not, because I'm heating my house with these devices. So I'm gaining an extra basically $150 a month not having to turn my heat on. I'm just using these devices to earn a little bit of crypto instead. So let's remember that number. We're spending $14.2 a day. Now let's go over how much we're generating in profit per day. My most profitable ASIC right now is going to be my DG Home 1. This is a script miner. It's mining Litecoin and Dogecoin. So if I go to my mining pool right here and I go to earnings, I can see how much I'm earning every single day. And it's mining a few different coins, so we're going to have to do some math here. So for Litecoin, it looks like we're making about 50 cents per day. So we'll add that in here. And then we go to Dogecoin, which is going to be where the majority of your profits on a script miner are. And we can see on average, we're probably making about, let's say, $4.8 a day. It looks like it's dropping pretty quickly, which is definitely an unfortunate sign. So let's add plus 4.8. And then we also need to add the Bell's profit, which has only been about 1 cent a day. Lucky Coin, about 2 cents a day. And then Pepe is about 6 cents a day. So let's just say an extra maybe 10 cents a day. So we will go ahead and add that, even though it's basically nothing. So that puts us at $5.4 a day generated from just my DG Home 1. So that's a good start. That's about 1/3 of my entire power cost is coming from that one miner. Okay, now we need to look at my Jazz miner. If we go to my K1 pool account here, we can see that we are making about, it looks like about $2.4 a day on the Jazz miner. So that is going down pretty significantly as well. So let's add 2.4 here. So we're at $7.8, and now the rest of my money is going to be coming from GPU mining. And as I mentioned earlier, everything is on unminable. So this is not what I would normally be doing, but I just need to get this payout. So that's what we're going to do this calculation for. Based on that video I did comparing Cryptex to unminable to NiceHash, unminable was 7% worse than Cryptex. So basically I'm losing 7% on whatever this value is. And if I was just pool mining like normal, I would be getting an additional like 10%. So this is my address right here. I need to get this to 00075 to get my payout. So I'm about 66% of the way there. Can't wait till that happens because I'm tired of being on unminable. But you can see that I am on unminable with both my Zealous Hash GPU rigs, my two Alephium AL0s, and my two Caspa KS0 Ultra. So all of those devices are currently mining here. And if we go to stats, then we can see that our total payout in the last 24 hours is this much Bitcoin. And if we put that into the CoinGecko calculator here, we can see that that's $8.2. So let's open our calculator back up and add 8.2. And we are making a total of $16 a day on all of my crypto mining machines, which if we subtract our $14.2 means that we're only making about $1.8 a day in profit on all of my $12,000 worth of hardware. So don't get me wrong, it's a very bad time to be GPU mining right now. Just all the prices of the GPU mineable coins have been going down pretty harshly. We're going to take a look at that when we look at my portfolio shortly. But this is a little bit skewed because I'm mining to unminable right now and I'm losing about 10% of the profits that I should be getting. But still, I don't want to sugarcoat it. It's not been great right now. So that's just the passive income that I'm earning from crypto mining. But I also have AI trading bots, and that's been thankfully just about saving my mining farm. So let's take into account how much profit I'm making every day on my trading bots so we can get like a full value of what my daily crypto passive income is. So if we go to our Caspa bot here and we go to more, and then we go to release profit and then all grid trading bots, we can see here that this is all the profits that we've made from just January. So we'll open another calculator here and we'll add these up. So 75 plus 67 plus 57 plus 20. That's a total passive income of cashable USDT of $220. So divide that by, and it's only the 27th, so we'll divide that by 27. The AI trading bots are making $8 a day right now, which is actually pretty absurd. It's making 4 times more than my actual mining farm is. And you don't have to buy hardware to get into these. Granted, you need to put crypto in, and the more crypto you put in, the more you're going to make from the bots. That's just how it works. So I will have a link down below if you want to start doing some AI trading bots, and I'll leave a link to a video up here. I do have a whole playlist on them because honestly, they're like contributing to basically all my passive income right now. So I will go ahead and release that right now. And that's from my 2 Ethereum bots, my 1 Bitcoin bot, and my 1 Caspa bot. So boom, that is released. So let's add that $8 a day profit to here. And basically, we're earning about $10 a day in crypto passive income. So not the worst, but certainly with all the hardware I have, I do wish it was a little better. All right, so the part everyone's been waiting for, let's take a look at my portfolio. What coins am I holding? How have they been performing? How close am I to paying off the $12,000 of hardware that I have? Let's see right here. So current portfolio value is $8,000, basically the exact same from last month, so not much growth there. Now the big important number here is just our total profit and loss is we are down $3,500, which is 27%. Now what this means is basically if I had sold the coins the second I acquired them and didn't mine and hold, then I would have an extra $3,500 here. So right now, the mine and hold strategy has not really been doing me good. If I had just mined and sold everything to Bitcoin immediately, I would be a lot better off than I am right now, basically 27% better. But I still believe in the mine and hold strategy, and a lot of these smaller coins can turn around very quickly when the crypto market as a whole turns around, which we just haven't seen yet in 2025. So going to the pie chart here, Bitcoin is 63% of my portfolio, which is how I like it. I like to have the least risky big dog as a large portion of my holdings. And my general strategy has always been kind of sell half of my mining rewards into Bitcoin and keep the other half. Now, Zealous is actually coming up in second place of my biggest holding. I have 131 Zealous for $636. And you can see that our overall profit and loss is we are down 25% or about $300. So Caspa comes up next, which is 25% down for total holdings of $500. Aletheum is down 61% for a total holdings of only $360. So I remember when this Aletheum holding was over $1,000. So a large portion of our kind of crypto portfolio loss is from Aletheum, which sucks because it's also one of the coins we're mining, and as the price goes down, mining is going to be less profitable. Now, some other big losses, just to go over those real quick. Aleo down 81% from when I mined my coins, or otherwise down $500. So that one, another big reason why it's just unfortunate, because I mined 300 Aleo, but if I had sold when I had gotten them, I would have had $500 more. So you can see that's a common trend with all of these coins. Clore AI, I'm down 50%. Ethereum POW, I'm down 30%. All of these coins, just in general, the crypto market has been bleeding, and today is no different. The stock market itself is down like 3% today on this China AI model news, which I kind of think is just a nothing burger, but the market obviously doesn't agree. So this will eventually bounce back. Bitcoin is still holding pretty strong, but it's just a matter of waiting it out. And really, we've yet to see if any of these smaller, low market cap coins are going to have that pump that we're expecting with altcoin season. And if they do, then it shouldn't be that hard for it to recap a lot of these gains. So something like Aleo that's down 80%, that means it basically has to like 4x to get back to where it was, which is going to be difficult, but the lower the market cap, the easier it is for it to make crazy moves like that. For example, Zealous only has a market cap of like, what is it, 10 million or something like that? Yeah, 10 million. So it would not be that crazy for it to even go to 100 million market cap. Then it's a 10x from where it's at right now. So keep that in mind. Over the next week or so, once I get off of Unminable, I'm going to do another profit analysis when I'm actually pool mining Zealous to Trade Ogre and then manually swapping to Bitcoin and see if I'm much more profitable. Because right now, the GPUs alone are losing like probably $3 a day to power, which if that's the case, then I'm going to end up turning those things off, or maybe one rig, because I do still kind of want the heat during winter. So some big changes to come in the next week. I need to get off Unminable and evaluate what's going on. In the meantime, though, if you want to know how I'm earning so much from the AI trading bots to kind of backfill some of my GPU mining profits, check out this video. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.